I love it when you talk dirty.
What's up, y'all? It's the Dirty Talks podcast. We back again for part 2, and we can take a shot to that. Woot woot. Okay. But first and foremost,
some liquor is dripping somebody's thighs.
Shout out to our new studio. We are in a new home. As y'all can see, we got a completely different background. It is not the same. Shout to that. But super shout out to on Instagram. Look them up. Lounges_CLE. Thank y'all for letting us use our spot. Shout out to BK Watts. Okay, BKA Watts. There we go. Period. He's the producer.
Engineer. Coming up for our engineer.
Hit you
He
up.
got us in this bitch.
Hit him up. Okay.
Go ahead, my bad.
No, you good. Go ahead.
No, I just want to give a special thanks to our engineer Watts because before we even met him, we was doing this shit at our house.
We were struggling,
off our
y'all.
iPhone,
You were struggling.
Facebook Live. And then I want to give a special shout out to Gas because since she came on our show, our shit then blew up even more. Like the first time you came on the show, you was a guest, but then we wanted to make you part of the show because you that fucking dope.
Part of that family.
Yeah,
Hold
part
on,
of the
wait.
family. You bonded with us for life. You know you can never get rid of us. You know what I'm saying? And like it's just amazing to me because when you first joined the show and when we first started doing it in the studio, I think we only had like 200 followers. Now we on our way to like 4,000 followers.
We up there.
And
Talk about it.
First of all,
it hasn't even been like
the
a
page
foot-
about to beat my followings.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm like,
and we haven't even been doing this for a
Right.
year because technically we took like 3 months off. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So like
yeah.
the fact that it's been under a year, we've been making this much progress, and it's crazy that we did like 3 live shows and people want to come out to see us and fuck with us
For real.
And we just keep growing. We got like I think our highest clip we got is like over 150,000
150.
views and people commenting on it all the time and we able
Going
to do this
crazy.
just by selling our personality and just being our authentic self.
So
Like,
thank
not
y'all too.
pretending or anybody. And yeah, I just want to give a special shout out to everybody who's been supporting us, believing in us, and just showing love. And we trying
the
our best
haters.
to take it to the next level to where we can get rich off of it and just be successful and support and feed our families. So thank you for everybody who's tuning in right now.
Even those who leave the bad comments,
Right?
we like that.
We hope y'all take
We
some.
know you
coming.
really tuned in, baby.
It's wild to me because they'll be like resharing the shit.
Yeah, but
I'm
still
like-
hold it down.
Thank you for the plug.
Talking shit while they're
publicity.
resharing.
while they're
Exactly.
Thank you for the
reposting it.
engagement.
Right.
That last, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
appreciate
Let them watch the
it.
show too, just like you watching it through, baby.
And if you need help finding yourselves, we give you some psychedelics to help you with that. Because we can tell y'all insecure.
Or weed.
But okay, so where we left off at, we asked us about what's a sex club.
Oh yeah, what is a
shit.
sex club?
JR got a banger memory. Oh my God.
Right, because I didn't for real. I was 2 ass shakes
And that
away.
was one of my topics because I
The
was going
fuck?
to ask y'all. Well, I guess you never been there, but I know me and you used to go quite often. And I was going to ask you, like, would you ever go again? I feel like the only way I would go again if we get like a group of black people.
The only way
there
I'll go
together.
again is if we travel and go somewhere else.
Even if
Honestly,
we get, but what if we get like a
because-
group
Straight
of
like
black
that.
people to go there?
I've heard of some
There's
other.
sex clubs in Cleveland.
Yeah,
It's multiple.
there's a couple.
So let me
What
tell you
is
about
a
the one.
sex club
let
though?
me
So
say
you
about
just
the-
go there and
wait,
have
wait.
sex?
So there's
Basically.
So the first time we
It's
went,
dope,
it's
though.
pretty much
On the
so
right night.
in the front half of the club, it's just like a club, except for there'll be titties out a lot of the times, or women
Before
dressed.
we get to that, like outside, like it's like a warehouse. It's like
I
hidden
get
in
it.
plain sight.
Yeah, it will
So
be
it's
hidden in plain sight.
It looked like just
Some of them though, because
But the one we go
say
to,
the one we
like,
went to,
it's like a
but that's just some of them because
Yeah.
there's some that I've been seeing. I follow a lot of swingers and alternative lifestyle people on TikTok, and some of them be just
Out
regular out there. Yeah.
No, I was specifically talking about
The one here in Cleveland is like hidden in plain sight. You'll never know that it's there.
Is it around here?
Yes, it's about
It's like
4 or
5
5
minutes
minutes
from
away.
Literally.
Oh, it's
We
like
could walk to it.
It's like a warehouse.
But
Yeah, I
like the
feel like I
front
know where
part
y'all
is
talking
just
about.
normal.
I've never been there, but I feel like I know where y'all talking about.
Why do you feel like you know what?
Because when I think of in this specific 4 to 5 minutes away from here, and it gives warehouse vibes, there's one place that comes to mind.
It's a lot
Pause.
of.
I
There's
feel
a
like I
lot
know
of-
exactly what she was talking about. I don't think it's there.
Oh, okay.
But the one that be having like the parties and events
yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
No, it's only for one specific thing.
okay.
Yeah.
They got like a patio.
Oh, nope.
And
Oh, nope.
It's bring your own bottle. But
Yeah,
open from
a
9
sex
to
club
4
is
a.m.
it's
Probably
exactly
bring your
what
own
you think
bottle.
it
You
is.
just
You
tell
bring
them.
your drinks.
You put it behind the
And-
bar. They got
Say,
chasers.
yeah,
and
you
shit.
talking about
Single
where
women
Office Studios
only.
was at.
They charge single men a lot of money.
But no,
to make it
they
more
don't even let them
difficult.
get membership.
A lot of the times you can't.
They don't
It's
want
a
it to be
membership.
They don't
Yeah,
want
you
it
gotta
to
have a
be
membership.
a sausage fest. So like they let single women come in for super cheap because they wanted to be
What's
more
super
women.
cheap?
Like $10, $20.
Wow, super cheap.
Yeah,
but
but
men,
men it's like 150.
For
Like 150,
for couples,
250.
Because you're gonna be scouting.
Yeah, exactly.
Men should always pay. Men should pay everything. They should
I
pay for
agree.
all the single women there too.
Okay.
But-
Okay, if you in front of a woman, you need to pay.
I don't think.
They are
I don't
a
think
little
women
cheap.
should have to
I'm not- no.
contribute anything to society other than their feminine energy. I think man.
She's
like
really
that.
providing.
I
that.
think
That's what I'm
money is a man's like
there's in
capitalist
some
structure.
In some instances, even if a woman is providing a lot of benefit, they still won't do what the fuck. So
I know. I feel like a lot of niggas who are insecure, a lot of them, all they have to ask. What happened?
No, sometimes it's 80-20. 50-50. 80-20.
Like a lot of
I can't say. You know what I can't say is when a man is like, "What do you bring to the table?" I'll kick this table over. Shut the fuck up.
I feel like a
first of
lot
all,
of niggas.
Fuck this table.
No, literally, like, what are you saying right
pretty
now?
sure
You
you
heard
said
this on
that about
fucking
4 or
Tik-
5 times
You
when
heard
we
this
first
on
started
someone
dating,
else's
babe.
podcast, and now you're asking me. Shut the fuck up.
I feel like a lot of niggas who do make money, like good money, a lot of times all they have to offer is
Money.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
So they have- they accept
what is the
penis.
percentage of men that is right now? Let's be honest. Let's
What
break
you
it.
mean?
Let's break it all
Who all
down
got
to the
the
nitty
money?
gritty. How many men in normal society have money like that?
I'll take it a step further. I feel like how many men have dope ass personalities.
No,
whether they got
no,
money.
money. We're talking about money right now.
We're not talking
What's
about
the
that.
It's
personality?
1%. It's like
The
1%.
personality does not come with the money though, because I know I personally know a lot of successful men. Shout out to them, and most of them have personality. I wouldn't say all of them, but like I feel like the personality is like a bonus.
It's like icing on the cake.
Always.
But like a
Niggas
lot
can
of
be
times,
boring as
but I'm
fuck
saying
with
even
rich.
niggas
you're
who
not
are
even
dope
gonna
don't
know
even know
that.
they're dope, and they just relying on their money. It's like automatically within 5 minutes of talking to a woman, they start talking about what they can buy and provide.
Oh my
for
god,
her.
that's
Shit
a
like-
red
hate
flag
that.
for me.
Yeah.
Whenever a man starts talking about like.
Like, that
We'll
should
be
come
having
later
an
on.
innocent ass conversation about
Oh
the
yeah, I got like
sunset or
5
something.
cars. I got like 5 businesses. Like
be
nigga,
like,
why is it-
Y'all
Okay,
just
bro.
reminded me of when I
Right.
got in the elevator. This nigga, he on the phone. We not even talking. He having a whole different conversation. He just on the phone. Yeah, bruh. Bruh, I was supposed to get this money, bruh. They playing me out my money. I was supposed to get
bro,
Yo, niggas start talking about all the money.
That's
he had.
happening.
They don't have
You
it.
talk about your car. And you talking about
Man.
these beds.
People
remember-
with money don't talk about their money because they have too much of it.
I remember I was
If I'm rich, I don't want you to know
Fuck up,
shit
like,
about my
yeah,
money.
like,
You know
you
what I'm
shut
saying?
the
There's
fuck
been
up.
situations
You're not
where
to.
dudes will
I'm
be
laughing
on the
out your
phone
pain.
like, yeah, you know, when am I going to be able to talk about this property or making like appointments to go look at a property and shit like that. And then like a couple of weeks down the line, I'm like, oh, so what happened? Like, did you end up buying? Oh, no, that ended up falling through. Of course,
You didn't
nigga.
have the money for
Of
it.
fucking course.
No, everybody that
Like
be
having
around-
whole business,
Yeah, this nigga ain't give me
having
my
whole
money.
business talks in front of me just coincidentally
'Cause like me,
while
like,
I'm with you.
like me personally, I would do the opposite. Like I don't want you to know about all the money that I have.
People
so,
with money don't want you to know about their money.
because I don't want you to
People
be
who
with me
don't
for the
have
wrong
money,
reason.
business.
they are like building their self-esteem off of the image that they can portray. So it's like anytime I see him, like that is the biggest turn off for me. Like if I've been around people with money and we've all been around people who don't got shit. So it's like, you can tell the difference. Like, you know what I'm
you
saying? Like a
can.
Not
man
hard.
who has money, they're not sitting out like talking about the price of everything they're paying for. You're broke.
We went to Idaho.
That's why you're counting your pockets.
We went to Idaho to visit. This is my first time going to Idaho because this is where she's from, and we dropped our 2 younger kids off at their grandma's house. And
Small potato, small
and we went to this
potato,
one, like the only.
potato. Did you guys watch that? No.
No, but we know you did.
Now, yeah, you got the whole
Y'all
jingle
never
now.
Hey,
seen
high five to
it?
that. That was smooth.
Y'all never seen it?
No.
I'm gonna send it to you
Nah, I feel
after
like
this. I know one of y'all motherfuckers on
joke was
here.
look-
The
Y'all
only
seen
thing
the Small
the only
Potato
song-
Show on Nick Jr.
The only
Y'all didn't see the Small Potato Show on Nick Jr.? Where's
The
my
only song
phone?
I know about potatoes is hot potato,
Nope.
hot potatoes.
Nope.
Hot
Nope. I'm about to pull it up.
Yeah, like
I'm about to pull it up.
See?
Nope. I'm pulling it up because it's the most motherfucking.
potato.
So I was saying, we went to Uncle's Idol. That's why potatoes got brought up. That's funny.
Nope,
So
I'm
let's-
pulling it up now because now y'all niggas think that it's just for Idaho.
we go.
It is.
No, it's not.
That's 'cause
She
y'all
better
No,
Shut
no, listen. I will say we went up
She
to
better
Idol.
get
by
state the
cornfields.
same ratio in the statistics.
Rep your turf, babe. Go ahead. Show them your hood. Rep your hood, babe.
Potatoes.
Tasia, can you do your guns like blah blah blah? You know what I'm saying? Blah 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 blah. Blah blah.
Small
Potato.
You gonna disrespect Idaho like that, nigga? You shoot corn
It
cobs
was
at
a
nigga.
cute song.
Yeah, I ain't grew up on that. I grew up on, I don't need no introduction. I grew up to Record Squad. Right over here. As a baby. Like, oh, no, what the fuck that
Come
was.
here. Let me.
No, Squad over here was a banger. I don't even, Record Squad.
Y'all remember
Introduction was a
Royalty Camp? Y'all remember
banger.
Royalty
I'm
Camp
sorry,
back then?
my babies were listening to Small Potatoes, Little Bill.
I was listening to
fuck a
Introduction
Lil Bill.
Hotel.
And they were
Goddamn.
watching,
My son will not like Lil Bill. I tried to show him Lil Bill.
what was
He does not
that?
like it.
Yeah, Lil Bill was
What was
dope.
it? The Wiggles? Or
Champion
the-
Bill
like,
Cosby.
But my son does like Teletubbies and like
Teletubbies?
Dragon Tail.
Arthur.
Who?
Dragon-
Arthur,
Arthur's my
yeah,
shit.
Franklin.
I could fuck with
Franklin.
Dragon.
Who
Who was the black
SpongeBob.
dude with the orange hat? Was that Yo Gabba Gabba?
No.
Reading Rainbow.
No, wait,
that was Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yeah, Yo Gabba Gabba.
I don't remember Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yeah, I'm not
I
here.
was real thirsty when I see. I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is a show that's like practically my name." But I
Yo
never-
Gabba
I never got
Gabba. It was
into
a black dude, and he would bring all like the old hip hop dudes onto the show, and then he would remake the songs for like kids. My
Like kids, he's for his kids bop. I hate
Yeah,
that kids
Kids
bop.
Bop. Oh my
shit.
gosh, I remember.
I'm
No,
gonna say, yeah,
wait,
I
time
was
out.
like,
Why
they
did
real
Kids Bop
songs.
remake WAP?
everything.
They did.
And instead of being wet ass pussy, it's wings and pizza.
Shut the fuck
No, I swear to God, look
I
it up.
seen that.
Where's
Look
the
it up.
okay,
It
the camera
is.
right here.
It
So
is.
look,
Look it
I
up.
seen
hold on,
that.
y'all.
and
Hold on,
pizza.
check this out. Hey,
Wings
kids
and
bop.
pizza.
I'm looking at you in the camera right now.
I feel
hey,
like we
kids
shouldn't
bop.
say their
That
name.
was not
Edit.
Yo Gabba Gabba.
Edit.
Don't disrespect Yo Gabba Gabba like
Hey,
that,
Bop
because
the
that
Kids.
No,
is
that
not.
wasn't Yo Gabba Gabba,
So look.
but that was Kids Bop.
Whoever
Bop
part
for the kids.
Yeah, bop
Hold
for
on,
the
I'm about
kids.
to-
Whoever's
Bop for the kids.
Whoever's in charge of bop for the kids. Please fucking stop. That shit sounds fucking
Yo,
terrible. Y'all
all I
have
want is
kids
some
singing like a
wings and
fucking
pizza.
choir, and you got them singing these hit songs, and they make it sound fucking ass.
If you
like,
see me, you was trying to go to the park.
y'all have to stop that. Please stop. Y'all
Hold on, I'm
fucking
trying
up
to find
the
it.
culture. Y'all culture vultures.
they
Y'all making
buried
money
the
off these
culture
kids.
vultures.
These are not.
Y'all not giving money to any of the kids. Please stop all of that
Trying to
shit.
hit the slide and I'm trying to slide.
That's crazy. But Gaz, I feel like you go you know the word.
There's some friends. Wings and pizza.
What the hell is this?
I don't know.
Gameplay beats.
No free
Turn that
promotion
shit
for
off.
yeah, please.
Back to the freaky shit.
Yeah, wait.
Sucking dick.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hold on, wait. I want to get back to the
Before I came
man
here.
real quick, babe. Yeah, no.
Y'all gotta zoom in on what she just did.
Get that shit out of here.
Now that did you?
No.
No one's seen
Box
that.
for the kids.
Look, like
Box
what?
for the kids.
I sucking dick before I came here. And nutted too.
I only nutted last night. That was nice. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I was on top, so I kind of
You did it.
That was nice.
You did the work.
No, see, all right, see, nah,
You
see,
know,
I was with
if
you.
I'm on top.
If you're on top, he's just a prop.
You
Yeah.
didn't- no,
If I'm on top,
not-
you're a prop.
Yo,
Nah, not for me.
yo.
So listen,
That is true.
Yeah.
not for me.
He does
though.
get
No,
the
no,
bang
no,
back.
No, no,
He
no.
gives the bang back.
No,
You know what I'm
listen,
talking
no,
about?
listen.
The
No.
reverb.
He got that reverb.
He get the little yeah.
I got more rhythm than that.
He got-
can't do that.
he got the little-
So look,
you know,
I
little
feel like
hip
what's
tilt.
underrated.
little hip, the hip
See, no,
tilt.
see.
Did they say my
I got-
country?
I
be right on the
Cardi B
right.
said,
So look, I do feel like this is underrated in the man.
Edit my coochie
I guess
out.
I like edit your coochie.
I forgot I had a dress on. I'm talking about edit.
But I feel like it is underrated. It's an underrated position for the man because a lot
Being
of
on
men,
the bottom.
yeah, I feel like when a girl is riding you, I feel like a lot of men feel like they can just really lay there like a dead body.
No,
Yeah,
you
no.
can't.
What I learned
never
is like
experienced that.
you grip something I know when I'm laying on my back, I either grip the titties so I can like suck on the nipples while she riding, or just grip her ass, which is easy because she Jazz got a lot of ass, so I can grip the ass, and I can like move my hips at the same time she moving hers.
You being
so
little-
I feel like that's underrated because like I feel like that makes riding easier. I feel like if a nigga just laying
You
there,
being little
it'll be
gripping the
harder
titties.
to get your orgasm. But I feel like I help you get to your orgasm a lot sooner because
Jazz.
I'm helping you out get to your
Do
orgasm.
he look like
And-
little man when he be grabbing the titties?
Nah. That's funny as shit.
Milk.
Nah, I definitely don't want no milk. I don't like titty milk.
No.
Have you tried it?
Yes.
She tried to get me to try, it, but
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
want
I got
that.
titty milk still.
I don't want no
I
titty
still
milk.
got some. Yeah, but I
Where is
breastfed
that?
a lot. I mean, I can show you off camera.
But
Can
wait.
it squirt?
No. It's just like the colostrum. You know what colostrum
I
is?
See it, then. I want to.
It's not like the squirting titty
I'm
milk.
trying to get.
It's like
You know-
it's like the titty syrup.
This
Yeah,
girl put
literally.
us.
Like
Yeah, it's
syrup.
the syrup.
This girl,
It's the
I don't know if
titty
y'all know,
syrup.
this girl put us in her close friends on the podcast page.
Yo.
And she show her titties all the time, and she showed
She be squirting her
video.
titty
I don't
milk.
be
Titty
seeing
milk.
all the people over there like in the podcast page. Like I be reading the messages sometimes.
You gotta look at the stories. We get a lot of
Look
people
at the
close friends.
stories.
We a lot of people close friends be wild.
All I do
Damn.
know, all I do know is when you have a full fucking jug of titty milk in your breast and like a dude is really into it and they want to like relieve it for you because the baby sleep or whatever the fuck, and they want to relieve the titty milk and they just go ahead and like do their business with it. That shit is hot. I don't know
They're
know
drinking
why.
your titty milk?
No,
Yeah.
that's not what she's saying.
No, that
No,
is
that's what
exactly
she's
what I'm
saying.
telling. That's exactly what I'm
Okay,
saying.
when you
That's not
said
what
doing
I'm
their
saying.
business with it, I thought you meant they was putting the titty milk in their hand and jacking off.
No.
Whoa, what?
Whoa.
No, that's a whole other level. No, you want a new level, and it's
Having
a
that
lot.
lotion of Vaseline.
That's happened to me one
What?
time that happened to me one time where it was like I had a lot of titty milk because I went out that night. And you know how
You
it
can't
is.
use
can't
that
use
milk.
it.
Yeah.
It's gonna,
Oh,
you know
you
what I
gotta
mean?
put it out.
'Cause it's
You have to
alcohol
just,
in it. You
there's
have to just
alcohol
let
in
it
it.
out.
So you're by the time, say for instance, your
so many
baby's 3
questions.
months old, you've been
Right.
fucking breastfeeding. You go out for your first time. All the ladies that were moms understand that we're breastfeeding. When you go out for that first night, by the time that night is over, the titties is
They
on
hurt.
rock.
They hurt.
They hurt so fucking bad. So at the end of that night, and if your dude will do it for you, they go ahead and just pop up on them titties and let that shit flow out. When that shit is like tied into having sex and fucking, A1.
But do you think?
I got a question.
Go ahead.
I got a question. So first of all, okay. When you drinking and you breastfeeding and shit, how do you know when the liquor is gone? A, B.
Yo, Google.
I would just play it by rule of thumb. Like when you
Yeah,
go
he was
out
drunk,
and you're
simple.
drinking,
No.
just milk your
Just
titties
milk
for
it.
like
I have a
12 hours.
like 10, 12 hour rule.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
like
then,
the letdown after I drink.
so how long y'all breastfeed for?
I breastfed for 1.5 years, all my kids.
Okay.
I did 8 months. Then
Yeah.
I went to the other side of the country for work, and I was like, "Sorry, baby, you gotta take
Yeah,
some."
you
Gotta
gotta
rip
do
me
what you
off.
gotta do. Yeah, you got
feel that.
1.5 years, all my kids, they were breastfed babies.
Okay, wait. So your titty still leaking now? Like, why? How does that happen? That's a
Bro,
thing. Like,
My doctor was like, "You still have milk?" And I'm like, "It's just like the colostrum." And they were like,
Do you be around a lot of babies?
They give me all these tests afterwards. Huh?
You be around a lot of babies?
I be
I
around
got a
my
lot of
kids.
nieces and nephews.
No, because
Like baby-
I heard
so
like
like-
when mothers be around certain babies and they be hungry, like they'll produce.
All
for
I
a-
know
a
is my
different
titties still look
infant.
good.
But
And
they
that's all I gotta say. You know what? If you know, but it
Not
doesn't
that.
come out like you suck my titties. Do you be
I'm talking
tasting it?
Wait, huh?
You
Wait.
set me up. You
I'm
got
just
me
asking.
red-handed.
What happened?
Do you taste my milk? Do you ever taste it? Because you really gotta pull hard to get it out.
You do.
Like,
It be
yeah.
hurting low key when they first start latching. You like,
Yeah.
God damn, my nipple's gonna come off.
Yeah, it don't just come out off.
And then the
cut.
whole thing when your nipple gets bigger when you have a baby.
Man.
Oh my god, I used to have like just
Yo,
little
my nipples
tiny, cute
immediately get
nipples.
this big.
It's so the baby can spot them. It's so the baby can actually see your nipples to know where they're supposed to latch.
Yeah, they grow.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I know where it's at. I
That
can
blind
see
ass
it.
baby.
The actual nipple gets to be about the size of a fucking quarter.
So milk never came out of your mouth?
What?
What are you talking about?
Like anytime you suck the girl's teeth, you know what I'm saying? You never.
What?
I'm saying, has milk ever came out of your mouth anytime you suck the girl's teeth?
I was asking you,
I
babe,
ain't
because of being
never-
with me. Because
That's cap.
I still have colostrum.
No.
You
Colostrum
sucked
and
some
milk
titties
is two
before?
different things, though.
I'm about to say I ain't never sucked a mom titties. Yes, I have, but no,
No milk
no.
ever came out.
No, the only reason why milk
don't
still
suck
comes
titties
out of my
hard, first of
tits
all.
is if I literally like
Massage it
massage
out.
it out.
Yeah.
Like I'll be like, I wonder if I still have milk. And I'm like, oh,
I used to
shit.
think that was so cool. And then sometimes when you're like squeezing it out, it'll be like from so many different holes. I didn't know that
There's
there
like
were so many
3 or
different
4 holes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it just
I
spritzes
didn't know.
and
out
it
like a fucking
sprays out like a water hose.
For
It
real.
goes in the nipple.
Yeah, that shit is wild.
No, it's like more than that. It's like they look like pores, but they're really like
They're
milk
just-
ducts.
Yeah, they're just
Okay,
milk
so
ducts.
I have a very interesting fact
Uh-oh.
that kind of ties into that, but it also doesn't. So you know how you when you you know when you
She's
press
talking
your
about doing
nose up like this?
extractions on
Yeah.
her nose.
Yeah, I'm about to say it do the same thing with your nose.
kind
up.
of like
sound
when
like y'all
like
doing for your
pores on your
nipples.
nose.
So
Kind
do it
of.
look like that?
I'd be so surprised
it's
about
like-
how babies can keep up because it's like so much milk coming out at one time.
So if you have
I
nipple
like,
rings,
yo, your suction is just
You
how the
take-
They be
fuck?
hungry.
usually
They gonna
take
make
them
all that
out.
milk, for sure.
Usually take them out. I personally
but
took
do
mine
they,
out.
Do they heal though? Like by that time?
Yeah,
Or
they're
do you still
close.
get-
They're close. Your nipples they take the longest for to heal to stay permanent.
Yeah.
You have to have them for years before you can keep a permanent nipple piercing.
Yeah,
So if you had them for years,
So I heard they do the
of mine.
piercing wrong for your nipples.
You'll be all right by the time you have kids. I promise.
It
Yeah.
take like all the
I want to keep them in though.
I feel like
They
you
really
want kids for a
a
minute.
little 3-hole, a little.
I feel like you still got a good like 2-3 years before you even think about having a baby. So I feel like you're good. Your nipple
Am I
piercings
24?
are safe.
2.
2 years.
Girl, what? 6?
Yo, the way I'm gonna turn up when you're pregnant,
I'ma be
bitch,
old.
the way I'm gonna
30
turn,
is
you
not
know
old.
how
Please
I
don't
answer?
think that.
You 30 years old?
I'm 27, but like
It is not.
I'm 32.
30 is. I feel like when you hit 30, you are officially a fucking adult.
Okay.
You know what
Let
scientists
me-
just came
And
out
then
with?
your
fix that.
body will
30
produce
is not old
for a long
but
time.
Your baby growing up, you're gonna be old as the baby.
No,
no, you're
grows.
not.
That's like a social.
You're not gonna be fucking frolicking through fields at 50
care of
with a
yourself.
20-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like from 30 to 40, you'll have the prime years of their life. By the time my son is 4 and he already be trying to choose outside activities
son
over
is
kicking it with me. So
4.
it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
guess how old my
they
son
grow
is.
up.
True.
I want you to guess.
She said,
Guess how
guess
7.
oldest. Oh no.
My oldest. My oldest.
Oh, your oldest.
Yeah, my
Wait,
oldest
how
child.
many am I guessing between?
I got 4. I got 2
4?
boys. I got 2 boys and 2 girls.
Who the fuck did I forget? I'm talking about 3.
12.
My oldest is 14. He about to be 15 in
He in
6
freshman in
months.
high school.
I got a high schooler.
That is, how does that feel?
We grew up
I can't
together.
imagine my son being a high schooler.
It is. It's wild for real.
Put his ass
It
on
is
punishment,
wild.
It's just like,
so
oh
he
my
ain't
God,
been
you're
going
my
no
baby,
fucking
but
that.
you're not a baby anymore.
You know all
First of all, I
the
forgot
you
I
know
was
all the
30.
bullshit they try to pull.
30,
You know what I
32.
mean? It's
Y'all in y'all
wild for
30s.
real. Like he came up to me because he sold a pair of Jordans that I bought him, and so he's grounded for a while.
I about to say, but did he
'Cause he
sell
a
them
hustler
for
for
more
real.
than what you
got
bought
these-
them for?
He a
So he
hustler for
traded
real.
them for these
No, the
whack
fuck
ass
he
shoes.
didn't. No, the fuck he didn't.
Did he
You know
not?
he didn't. He traded them for some money.
So where'd he get them shoes from?
Wait, but how much?
All
did
I
he
know,
get?
he's not going to tell us. He's not going to tell us what he sold those shoes for. He's not.
That's not a bad thing though.
It's
guys.
exactly.
It is.
He's a hustler.
No. I get it. He's a hustler.
No, what the fuck he
thing
get that
is, the thing is the fact that nigga, I worked my ass off to make sure
That's for
you
his
got those
birthday.
Jordans for your birthday.
But don't look at
That's
it like
the
that.
thing.
Look at it like
I'm
you worked
looking
your
at it
ass off and he made that play. Like
I
as
get
a
it.
young one.
But
He
what-
made
I understand.
that play.
But what does he have to show
I don't
for
cuss
it?
him out. I
What
just
does- what does
said,
he have to show
I
for
just
it?
The
said,
money.
nigga, you're
And he not-
grounded.
the money.
And he not flashing it. That's a good thing too.
No, I know
now,
he
what
did with
he
the money.
do with it?
One thing
What do you do with the
different
money?
Probably
One-
got
That's a different
high.
question.
He probably
Weed.
bought some
Smoke some
weed.
weed.
He
He probably bought
probably
some
smoked
weed.
some weed.
Nigga, you
Now that's
spent-
where the problem lies.
Yeah. Condoms. He probably.
I hope at 15 he don't need to fuck with a bitch that needs a dental dam.
No, we teach him protection over
sex.
everything else. I
I
don't
bought
care
him
how many
condoms.
girls
they
you.
get
First of
Head
all,
of thing?
Jazz
I
is the
wasn't
person
having
who
sex
taught
in
me
my
about
age.
them
My son
dams,
is a-
'cause I ain't never heard of
My
that
son
shit.
is a very smooth, very well articulated young man, and a very
As
you know
he
what I mean.
should be, yes.
And it's just I'm not dumb. You know what I mean? Like I know all the girls I know
He came back with hickeys on his neck.
all the time.
He done got beat the fuck up. Like that. Only because when I was little and if you came back with a hickey, like the
Hater
girl that I
mark.
grew up with, my stepdad, his daughter, she came back with hickeys and she was through. Like, she
Yeah.
got beat the fuck up. You would get beat the fuck up.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
hickeys
just
don't
I
fly
know my
weird.
son. I look at him and
I
I'm
feel
just
like
like,
hickeys are hater marks. Any man who leaves a hickey is a hater.
And that's what I left him for. No
What about the
cap.
girls who leave
Hater.
hickeys? Haters, okay.
that part.
I
remember I left
tell
one
She
her-
on
trying to
this-
keep
on
you
this
from
girl
whatever you
cheek.
got going on outside of her.
I left one on this girl cheek before, like right on her face.
On her face.
Yes, bitch, fuck you. Fuck you and the hoes. Watch this. I left one on her face. She was a
On
little
her
sick.
face. Oh no.
She was sick because she was a hoe.
Yo, on her face is wild.
Damn, she let you suck on her cheek?
Yo.
Now, was she moaning when you sucked on her cheek? Oh,
There's
she
no
was
way you can
sorry.
moan from sucking on a cheek.
You're just looking up
crazy.
into the abyss like this is what's happening to
She
me
was
right
sorry.
now.
Like, did you finesse her? Like, when y'all kissing at first, you be like, oh,
No, I just did it. I did it on purpose. I wasn't like doing no little cute shit like, oh, like no. I was like,
She just let you do.
yeah.
She might
Is
be.
what it is.
Like, why the fuck was you do that?
Was she on the spectrum?
No.
She gotta be on the spectrum. She just.
Or she was gay.
But no, like, who is let you suck on her cheek?
You know what?
Gay bitches.
You know what? You know what? If there was a specific woman, not even if it was just like, you know, a girl that I was really messing with, she was like, let me suck on your cheek. I'm gonna let her.
I'ma let her do it.
I'm not, listen, whatever.
I'm gonna look at her and be
Show
like,
these
why do you want
motherfuckers.
to? Yeah, why
Whatever
do you want to
girl-
suck?
no, listen,
because
whatever
I want to
girl
suck on your cheek. I'm gonna be like, all right, bet.
No, babe. I'll tell you
did it to
what.
him too.
No, no.
I was gonna let her
Listen,
do
babe.
it.
No, you're not.
Yeah, the
Because
fuck I
listen,
will. I'm telling you, that's. I'm telling you.
I'm not
Fuck,
letting
you're
no
not.
girl give you a hickey on your cheek.
I'm telling you, if a girl really was like, let me put a hickey on your cheek, I'm gonna be like, why? I'm like, because I want to.
I'll call you when I'm done.
You might get her in trouble. Oh, she trying to put her sexy voice on and all that shit.
You
So
should hit the text message. That's her fault.
He
He was blowing on my phone.
Safe, I swear to gosh.
Somebody say edit.
Edit.
Oh shit.
Edit.
No, I know she want that in there. Yeah, I want that in there. Yeah, no, you gotta edit that phone call out. That was a real life
Do
moment.
not delete.
Yeah, do not edit. Do not edit. So that's it. All right, so
Even the
but
fact that we said edit all the time.
back to the sex club part. Some things I want to
I
add in.
forgot about that.
I feel like it was a lot of corporate people there.
Really?
Who was there with their side pieces.
Yo, you will see doctors, lawyers, kindergarten teachers,
Kindergarten
People who you-
teachers.
dentists. You
People
will
who you
see
wouldn't
first
think
grade
would be there are
teachers.
there. So like, how I describe it is they always give you free food. So after you pay,
What kind of food?
That's not
And they got-
free. Stop saying free food after you pay 50
you
no,
left.
I mean, I
pay to
guess
get
it's
in.
included. Okay, so like,
It's all inclusive.
Yes.
so like,
Yes.
they have a platter of like food. It depends on the occasion. So
A lot of
sometimes they have
times
a
it's
platter.
what? What's
Jimmy
that one?
John's. Their food around
Jimmy
They have
John's.
Jimmy John's. They have a platter of like their shit.
That is-
I know we went for Halloween last year.
They had a lot of food last
They
year.
had some good ass shit.
What are y'all
Yeah.
doing for Halloween this year?
Um,
Oh, the Beyonce party.
well, we don't know we're doing the 28th because
Is that a Friday or a Saturday?
I ain't doing 2
Saturday.
days in
Well,
a
the
row.
28th, Frisk Me Good is having a fashion show, and I will be a vendor. So there's that. It's a
There is
superstar
that.
show. There's
But
that.
no, I have a costume I'm excited about. I feel like I'm excited. But yeah, so when we went to the sex club last year on Halloween, they had food there. They got a patio outside, so where you can drink and smoke and shit. And then so like when you first walk in, it's a dance floor with a stripper pole.
Do people be dancing?
Oh yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
good. Because I hate going to. That's why I don't like going out in Cleveland because
niggas
they
too
play
cool,
on the
man.
wall music. I'm like, no, get on the fucking
Oh,
dance
niggas
floor.
too
What the
cool. I
fuck
wanna
are you
see
doing?
ass
First of all,
shake.
that's
Yeah.
fucking in front of people.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you had an
Better
option
dance.
to. You had an
Our
option to.
first night, we saw a girl on a cross and she was getting
She getting
fisted.
fucked. She was tied up to a cross.
We
They got
saw
a
a
swing,
girl
sex swing.
inside of like a gangbang situation. And I was like,
They got
oh
a glory
wow.
hole. She did
And
me.
she
What's
was,
a
like,
glory hole?
So I
Squirting
put
all
my
over
dick
the
through the hole.
place.
She
It's a
did
hole
me.
in this wall right here.
Yeah.
Put
And
my
you
dick
Put
just-
your
through
mouth
there.
on it.
She
Yo,
put
and
my
what
mouth
was
And they come
crazy
put a
is the
dick in
nigga
it.
next to him was like,
Put
I
your
would've
pussy on
beat
it.
his
They
ass.
gonna put a dick in it.
he was all knocking on. I was
Yeah.
all, nigga, what the fuck? Ain't nobody going over there. I know my.
And
It
then
could be
like
a
My
pussy
nigga
on the
dick
other
looked
side.
like
Put your
my
fingers
dick
in.
looked like a certain. His
Do you
dick
know
looked like
who's
a
on the
certain
other
way.
side?
yeah, so we
Yeah.
we made sure we was like
Yeah, I was all. I looked through the hole and I was like, "Bae," and he was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Bet."
They said this J&J.
But it's like a
J&J,
hole
right?
in the. That doesn't hurt.
No, the
No,
hole is
it's
big
big
enough for me to
enough.
fit my
Yeah.
dick through there.
Yeah.
Like it ain't like a small.
Oh, okay, okay.
It would have been funny if I was like just
Is
grab
it like
some random
smooth
girl.
around the edges?
Yeah. It's not like jagged.
I would say
Like, risk your
if you watch porn, look up glory hole.
I don't watch porn.
Okay, let's look up glory hole.
I was traumatized by porn when I was in high
like
school.
my imagination.
Why was you
a lot better.
traumatized by
Because
it?
Okay, wait, so
I
you
walked
ain't
in a
watch
social
porn.
studies class, and mind you, I was the friend who was like, my parents didn't. I never seen my mom drink until I was in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? So like, I was like a little bit not knowing of what the fuck was going on. So
I felt that.
when I walked in a social studies class, I will never fucking forget this day. I walked in a social studies class in 10th grade, and my friend was like, "Oh my God, I have something to show you. Look at this." And they pull out their phone, and I was traumatized.
What'd
It
they show
was
you?
like, the video title was Major Cum Shots.
Ooh.
And it was a woman
Wow.
on a plastic tarp, and people were coming on
Just
her.
coming on her like a
and I was just
bukkake?
like, oh my
So
God.
your first experience with porn was bukkake. Wow.
And after
That's
that, I was
fucked
like,
up.
I don't think I ever want to see this again.
Damn, that is a wild entrance.
Understandable.
I'm gonna show
My first entrance with
Yeah,
porn was
everybody
like
just say
80s, like waka 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 waka. Like, you know, they have like that wild 70s music in the background, and like people with big bushes and shit. Like it was like a
Big
VHS
bushes.
tape that I popped in.
They did not say
My uncle used
at
to
all.
like keep this big ass like treasure chest at the bottom of his bed, and one time he left it open, and I was like, oh, what's this?
I just go to
And
my
I was at
parents'
home
all
by
the time.
myself a lot as
I
a
better
kid.
say, yeah. What's
I
yours?
was, and I just like popped it in, and it was just like some 1970s shit, and I was like, oh my God.
Okay, JR, what was yours? Cause I want to go to.
VHS. So like
It was VHS too.
yeah, so like I went through I think so my parents got a divorce. So I don't know who VHS tape.
I said I was somewhere.
Same. I thought you said shame.
No, same, bro. I know the
wild.
feeling.
But, so I found this video. I forgot what the title was, but it was some weird shit, man. So on a VHS tape, it was multiple scenes, and with the VCR, you gotta fast forward. It ain't no like
Yeah.
You can't even
scene.
skip or nothing. Yeah.
So I was
Right.
studying that shit. My young Virgo brain, I'm like trying to get to the scenes and shit. And I remember one
I'll
scene.
bring the burger one.
It was like it was all white people, by the way, and it looked like it was made in the 80s, I would say. And like one scene was like a dude fucking his half sister.
They love that type of shit.
They love like
Yeah,
the
so I'm just like,
incest
this is
shit.
weird.
My stepdad left me home with this child. I'm gonna fuck her in the
My
kitchen.
stepmom walked in on me fucking myself in the pussy.
That's scary.
They love that weird shit.
That's scary.
No, they really do love that shit.
But
though.
that's
Bruh.
incest is normal in that culture.
That's crazy as
Yeah.
shit.
Well,
But,
mine-
like,
white culture.
Look, mine was like it was
oh,
kind
I
of
get to the best part.
Oh
So-
shit! Go
so
ahead.
look,
Go ahead.
So look, it was a scene, and he was the younger brother talking to his older sister, and he was like, "Yeah, I always had a crush on you. I used to sneak in your room and sniff your panties.
What?
You sit on the edge of the bed.
Oh
and,
my God.
She was like, well, I have a confession.
Oh,
I always knew you
I
was
was
sniffing my
loved you,
panties.
too.
And,
Yeah.
Oh
I-
my
you know what I'm saying?
God.
I used to smell the panties.
You watched the
used to
whole
smell-
movie. You didn't watch
He
a
did.
part of
Yeah,
it.
like
I know what the
They
fuck was
had
going on.
scenes back in the day, like some real fucking
It was like
shit.
a real life
like,
movie. So,
Oh,
and then
Lord.
and then they started kissing the shit, and then he started fucking her, and
Oh my God.
he was like, "Yeah, I'm so happy I'm fucking you." He's like, "Yeah, I'm so happy you're my younger brother." And then he put his finger,
my
put his
God.
finger over her mouth, like, "No, half brother." It's like some crazy shit, bro.
Very
I'm just
dramatic
like,
and theatrical.
And then after that
crazy
scene, it was
as
like a big ass orgy where like
Oh,
a nigga literally
no.
just titty. It was like a big ass orgy,
the
and it was like
fuck
a
is
couple,
going
and it
on?
was like a couple. I think his name was John Holmes. I think he passed.
You
away
remember
from AIDS.
names way too
But
well.
no, John Holmes. He was like a famous porn star in the 80s or 70s.
The way you
He died
remember
from
names
AIDS.
in porn
It's
is
wild.
wild.
I watch
It's
porn.
wild.
I'm not ashamed
When
of
we
that.
had the
remember
show when we was
nothing.
listing porn stars,
I
and
just
you was
be
just going off.
Yo,
How
Yeah.
often do y'all watch porn?
I watch
very
porn.
rare.
I watch porn
Very rare.
Probably,
once a week.
I about to say
Wow.
probably like once, twice.
The thing is with me,
It depends though.
Go ahead.
I really just enjoy my imagination.
Me too. I
Like,
love a good imagination.
It's just, you know what I mean? It hits harder than porn. Like, I can't do it.
I feel like
I'll probably watch us.
There's sometimes there is no balance with you, babe. You just be watching porn. That's okay. That's what you do.
No, it's about. I said once a week. I didn't say 5 times.
How many times are you watching? How many times are you jerking off a week?
Ooh.
Probably like once.
I masturbated.
So then,
today.
if you're watching porn,
You
once a
masturbated
week-
today? Masturbated
like
before you came
3
on the
times.
show? Oh, before you had to get the stress levels out.
No, for real though, because I don't have sex a lot. Like I'll go months without having sex. So it's
Yeah, I
like,
can tell you picky with the guys.
yeah.
and,
So it's like today my shoulder started hurting, and I was like, damn, I'm stressed.
Let me go. Let me go. Let me go bust this
No,
out real
for
quick.
I was like, I'm stressed
Let me
or
go bust
something.
this
Like,
out
what the
real
fuck?
quick.
And
My
that's
shoulder
first of all, she
hurt.
said my shoulder hurt.
Do you,
Yo,
do you
you know
use
what?
toys when you masturbate, or do you use your fingers?
No, I use toys.
Okay. the
Yo, I've
rose?
been going to therapy
No, I never
lately,
got a rose.
Okay.
and I just
Roses
realized
is
something
cool.
because the way I need stress to function, and this is what's really fucked up with me right now, and my therapist is trying to fucking work through it with me. When I masturbate, it relieves too much of the stress. So then I can't like get through the rest of the things of my day
Really?
because I'm too relaxed.
I'm
and
about
I
to say
feel
you calm
guilty.
as hell. You like
Yeah, like I'm ready to chill the fuck out, but I need that,
Rejuvenation.
not necessarily the rejuvenation. I need the fucking stress
I
in
feel
order
like
to like
girls is different
keep grinding.
from
You know what I
niggas.
mean?
I
Like I
don't-
need,
I think grinding is your toxic trait.
yeah.
I
it
think
is.
you should grind less.
That's what my therapist keeps telling me, and I'm like, bitch, the world will fall apart.
Yeah.
But she was like, no, it won't. You just need to make other motherfuckers responsible in your life.
no, for real. Cause me, like after I try not to masturbate a lot because like I don't want to desensitize myself to like sexual pleasure.
I don't
Yeah.
think
And plus-
that's true.
What,
I
girl?
don't
You
think that's true.
what?
You must
I don't
masturbate a
know.
lot,
I don't think
'cause
that's
you-
true.
'cause-
I don't think that's
feel
true.
like
Gotta
a
kick.
ticking
think that's
time
true.
bomb.
From okay, me
carry on, but I don't think
personally,
it's true.
I feel like the periods of time where like I wasn't sexually active with anyone else and I was like just self pleasuring. It got to a point where it was like I was doing it and I was like, all right, I'm not even getting the same excitement out of it that I did before. So I would just stop for like it was like taking a tea break, like taking a break from weed. Like you gotta take a break from masturbating.
Yep.
And so now it's just like I try to go as long as I can. If I'm not like with someone that I can have sex with, like I try to go as long as I can possibly withstand without doing anything. And just like trying to rechannel that energy into something else. But then sometimes it does get to a point like I feel like what triggered me to masturbate is like I was talking to one of my good girlfriends yesterday and we were talking about like her relationships and and it just made me be like, damn, like I'm dating these people and I don't want to have sex with any of them and I want to do it to myself, like. So yeah.
So let me-
Okay, in that
alright,
manner,
so-
I can understand.
so,
it.
but let me
I
ask
thought
you-
she was saying like,
Wait,
if I use
wait.
the
Just to
vibrator too
just
much,
add
I
on
ain't
what she
feeling
says.
no more.
No.
I feel like
People be saying that, like that shit. They'll be like, "Oh, you desensitized.
They
you
just
can't
need a
even
new
feel the shit
battery.
No more."
no. I feel like it puts you.
battery.
It puts
battery
you in a
died.
space of really understanding the
charge it.
difference between. It puts you in a space of really understanding the difference between like sexual want, you know what I mean, like and like actual want. Like, do I just want to fuck you? Like, is this just my hormones, which women
Most of the
really
time it
need to
is
be careful with because our hormones really be having us to lulu out in this bitch. Like, we will think we're a completely different person just because of our fucking hormones. And so, and then we will like be delusional about the nigga that we're with because of our hormones. So masturbating
Especially
or
around
like
your period.
self-pleasure and all of that shit will really knock all of that out.
Yes.
So if you were to make yourself come before a date or before going to kick it with somebody,
go on that date.
you'll be able to see them for exactly who the fuck they are.
Because you won't be blinded by that lustful
I know
Yeah.
for
nature.
niggas, y'all spend less money too. Y'all jack off before the date. But-
Not the niggas I fuck
No.
with.
Yeah, I was about to say.
where the fuck you
Y'all
get
can
that
jack. Y'all
You can
are
jack
on
off
a-
as much as
the
you want.
thing
That ain't
with
gonna
men-
change the budget.
You guys are
You
on.
finna flex or not? What you gonna do?
no,
Men are on a 24-hour.
Oh, you got it between tricking.
You
That's
guys are on a 24-hour
crazy.
cycle.
no,
with
see-
sets for
see,
y'all.
No, I'm gonna explain that
Wait,
because I want to
testosterone?
give clarity to that.
Testosterone.
So
Yeah,
no,
testosterone's on a 24-hour cycle.
No,
Estrogen is on a 28-day to 30-day cycle. So it's like, men, y'all literally reset every single fucking day. we don't reset for another 30 days. So it's like, it's a
God damn it.
little different.
Say it again, Jazz.
It's
so
a
the
little
people
different.
in the back can fucking hear you.
Yeah. So it's like you guys are a
Y'all
little
heard
bit
that?
more driven. Like you guys are driven for
Rick
that
Ross.
like for that like hormonal release. You guys are driven every single
boy
day for that
Obama.
hormonal
Heard
release.
that.
Every 24 hours y'all are looking
Prince.
for another nut. Women go through what you guys go through in a day. We go through in a span of fucking 30 days. You guys reset every single day.
I do believe in wasting nuts. I don't like to waste nuts. So let's.
You guys can't waste a nut.
No, I feel like
It
I
just
can't.
don't
On the wrong
hurt.
women.
It's
If the women,
Biologically, you guys reset every 24 hours.
no, listen.
But it does take 60 days for a man to clean his sperm.
No, what I'm saying
Clean
is,
it.
I don't
Wait.
want
I'm
to.
talking about clean.
What?
But no,
Clean, like if you're planning,
Go ahead.
if you're planning on like having a baby or anything, or like even if you meet someone and you're like
Hold
you're
on,
not
here
gonna
we go.
nut
You
in
spitting.
me
Come on.
until you get like some clean sperm. It takes them 60 days to actually, because you know men are forever producing. Women, we are born with the eggs that we're
Well,
gonna
how
have
you clean
forever.
it?
It's just like a change in diet. So like I've definitely done that with men. Like I've been like, I can't fuck you until you clean your diet up. Like you can't be drinking this often. You
Giving
can't
me
be
some,
eating
like,
all this
dirty
shit.
sperm.
Yeah, if you wanna like go there, we're gonna do it properly. Like we're not. I'm not because
So
I don't
no
do
hot
the whole.
pockets, babe. You gotta
'Cause I'm not gonna take a
I
plan
haven't
B.
ate a hot pocket in like 2 or 3 months.
No
I
hot
want some
pockets,
pizza rolls
chicken
now.
nuggets.
No, yeah, like you gotta clean it up. You
I
need
don't
to
eat
be
that shit
low key
no more.
intermittent
Pizza rolls
fasting
sounds
for the
Yeah.
next 60 days.
Right
But no, what I was saying is like, so I feel like wasting nuts is like women I waste my time with. So before I even take a woman out on a date,
Woman. You killing me. You killing me.
what I'm supposed to call them?
A woman.
Yeah,
A woman.
that's what I said. Before
Continue.
Not a woman. A woman. I'm sorry.
Before I take a lady, I'll just say lady.
That's better.
Bet.
Before I take a lady out on a date, we done talked on the phone a lot. We done FaceTime to make sure they not catfish. You know, we having a lot of conversations because I hate, you know, when niggas just take a girl out on a date to get to know them. I feel like I can get to know you for free. Like
No,
we
you're
go.
not getting shit from me for
Here we
free.
go. The shower cap.
But so what's wrong with having like a
Nightcap. There we go.
conversation?
Nightcap.
We can have a conversation face to face. I don't want to hear the lies that you planned all day to tell me on FaceTime later tonight.
No, see, no, it ain't that.
that.
Like, no, I need to know because I feel like a lot of women do look at niggas like as like the free food nigga, and I don't ever.
You
wanna
shouldn't
be
be
that
fucking
thing.
with a bitch that needs free food from you.
Exactly.
You'd be surprised, but
Yeah,
what?
but
Like,
the
let's
fact that
be
you
real.
would think, okay.
Let's be real. A lot of women
wait,
do that.
Pause. A lot of women do that,
Mm-hmm.
but the caliber of women that like you should be able to weed them out
Yes.
really easily by the time you get to me.
But
By the time you get to a woman who's of like the caliber of the women that you're seeing on this panel, you as a man should already be able to weed them out easily. Because women really aren't even really on that. Most women can feed themselves.
but
Period.
I
I'm gonna get my drink though. But yeah.
I think my thing is
Like the free food woman.
No, I'm
like
saying
if you're really
well,
at that caliber, if you're really running into the free food woman that much, then maybe you need to like
You need to self-reflect.
You need to
lead with your
self-reflect.
pockets, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
No. You need to self-reflect on the type of woman you're attracting.
You're attracted because it's all internal at that point.
because
if you're
if
only
you are
attracting food
attracting the
ladies,
free food women all the time like that,
Well, no, I'm
then
not
you need to
saying
be
that, like-
why am I attracting
Well,
this
I-
all the
what is
time?
portraying me as a free meal ticket?
So what I'm saying is
Look at
like
that.
I like to make sure we have a connection. Like if we can't talk on the phone, and I'm not saying this is in a span of like a month or whatever. Like it can be one conversation. It can be like in a span of a week. Like we just vibing. Like because honestly,
What are
we
your
got
intentions
busy
going
schedules.
into the situation?
You said what?
What are your intentions going into the situation?
You see, we have a connection. Like I, of course, what's going to draw me in is your physical.
Okay.
Like I'm attracted to you physically, but I don't know if we will have chemistry because I don't know anything besides if I'm, you know, that you're pretty or that I find you physically attractive.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to indulge a conversation with you, whether it's through FaceTime or we on the phone. I feel like
so
texting.
you don't think you can tell based off of a woman's like Instagram?
No,
or the
that's
based
tricky
off of
because-
based off of a woman's like the way she carries herself, whether or not
On
she
social
needs
media?
yeah, based off of
That's
whether or
tricky.
not
No.
she needs a free meal.
No, because that's tricky
Because there's a lot of women I can tell off cuff.
Off rip.
if she needs a fucking free meal.
Yes, but
And
not
it's
all
also
the time.
women who's good at
Yes, but
hiding
not all
shit
the
too.
time.
Yeah,
As
not
a
all
nigga,
the time.
Not all the time.
Sorry,
Well,
Yeah.
men-
As a nigga.
yeah,
But
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like-
yeah,
to the
yeah,
social
But you
yeah,
can
yeah.
really tell how she carries herself. Like maybe it's easier for women because we're women.
I think, you know, I would piggyback on that and to say, like, kind of what you're both saying. Like, it's easier for us because we're women. And then also, men are so blinded by, like, physical features.
Yeah.
I feel like they don't even put two and two together.
They're offering to take a woman out on a $500 date without knowing anything about them.
That's true, because there's a lot of
I think that's
times-
leading yourself down the wrong path. Like you already leading with your pockets
I feel
because
like
you feel
that's
like
a
that's what
great
the woman
idea.
wants.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
like, in
No,
my
that's a
mind, I'm
terrible
like,
idea.
yeah,
That's
that
a-
sounds about
No,
right.
that's a terrible idea. Like I feel like niggas should start leading with who you are as an actual person. I
I'll
feel like
get to
more
know you
niggas
on
be
the
honest
date.
and
I'm not going to
authentic.
do all that chit chat beforehand. Either you want to take me out and show me a good time and show me why I should be fucking with you. You're not going to sit here and try to pinpoint
Sweet
all
talk
the
me to
reasons
death.
why I don't. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like sometimes men, like you said earlier, you said something very key to that conversation. You said, I can get to know you for free. No, the fuck you can't.
I feel like this.
You can take me out and show me a good time and you can
My
show me what
time is
you
not
have to
free.
offer, but I'm not going to be sitting on fucking FaceTime with you. I have someone else who's trying to court me right now. I don't have time to FaceTime you. If you want to pursue me, you need to actively do it, not in conversation.
I think that's why I go off of like I try to go off of like whatever feels genuine and genuine vibes. So like I'm not trying to sell you a dream or paint it like a big picture. It's like if we just fuck with each other, we fuck with what each other posts, or I just think you a dope ass person. Like, hey, it's a cool, we exchange numbers. Cool, all right, bet. Let's call, let's just talk. Like let's just catch a vibe, let's have a conversation. I'm only gonna do that for maybe a couple of days just because like I'm getting off of work at a certain time. I'm thinking like the whole day I'm thinking about, oh, I can't wait to talk to this girl who I'm vibing with. I just want to talk to her. But in the meantime, while I'm talking to you, I already set up a date maybe 2 days after that. Like when me and Jazz met each other, you know what I'm saying, we matched, I think, on Bumble. And, you know what I'm saying, we was attracted to each other. We talked only one night, and we was on the phone for like 3 or 4 hours, and it was instant chemistry. And then from that point forward, we met the next day. And it was, you know, it was instant chemistry in person, just like it was on the phone. And then we've been connected ever since. So like with me, I just need to know, and it's not like just seeing what you can squeeze out of me, because you know it is a lot of women who do that. I'm more so trying to go off for like a genuine connection and a genuine vibe.
Yeah,
like, I
but
don't
it's
like all
just-
that fake shit.
Okay,
in between.
but 9 times out of 10, like I feel like men like to live in this fantasy land.
Girl, 10 out of 10.
I feel like men like to live in this fantasy land that women just think rich men is out here. We know y'all niggas is
they
broke.
not. We know
You know
it.
what I mean?
I promise
We
you
know
we
y'all
know.
niggas only can afford a couple of
guarantee you
dates
we
every
know.
3 months. You know what I mean? Like women
why we
aren't
have
really
multiple.
we're not out here just thinking y'all are out here balling like
Throwing
that.
in
You know what I
rotation.
mean? So if we really want to break it
Throwing
down
in
to just like
rotation.
what reality is. You know what I mean? A lot of women are very cognitively dissonant, or not dissonant, cognitively aware. A lot of women understand what the real is. We are understanding of what the times are. We keep up what's going on with the economy. We keep up what's going on socially and like what's happening in our economic structure. A lot of women understand this. So by understanding that, we also understand that men aren't just out here with hundreds of thousands of dollars, you know? So we're coming into the dating relationship or the dating arena, understanding that maybe all you can afford is a date, like a short date to maybe Ola Tacos. You know what I mean?
First of all, I
Or
love
we are
me some
understanding
Ola.
that all you can afford is to go
Ola.
get a bouquet of flowers from Giant Eagle that only costs $30 fucking dollars,
taco face.
and to curate a short date or a cute date that maybe consists of maybe, you know, buying a fucking fresh sheet from Walmart that only costs $20 and a fucking picnic basket that only costs $15 from Target. You know what I mean? And maybe a small little lunch spread that costs maybe $30 from fucking Giant Eagle. We are already coming into the idea of you guys only being able to afford maybe a $85 date. but you guys don't do the $85 date.
Y'all
That's the thing. You don't do the $85 date.
call.
Instead, you think that we want the like $1,000 date that you see on Instagram. And most women don't fucking want that. We want effort. We want
I agree.
but
do like a little
but most of
steak
y'all
from here
niggas
and
don't
there.
do the small effort.
yeah, what she said.
Most of y'all don't do the small effort. Most of y'all don't do that shit. So it's like, so you guys think we want above and beyond means. We want you to understand and like see us for what we, see us like, oh, she likes yellow. You know what I mean? Oh, she likes soft texture. Oh, she likes fucking sweet and sour put together. So let me go to the dollar store and buy her some fucking sweet and sours and buy her like a $10 soft blanket that's her favorite color. Oh, what's her favorite color? Oh, coral. Let me go ahead and buy her a coral soft blanket.
Coral is very specific.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but I'm saying
it's blue.
but I'm saying most women have a specific fucking color.
true.
You know what I mean? And if you paid attention to the woman that you're with and you paid attention to those small details, it doesn't fucking cost a lot to make her fucking happy. It takes detail and it takes paying a fucking attention to what she fucking wants.
Jay, are you writing this down?
It just takes that. That's all it fucking takes.
Like me, because this has
She's
nothing
about
to do with
niggas
what
like
I'm
me.
saying.
but I'm just saying,
I'm about
like,
to say my piece,
this
so,
is
yeah.
what it fucking takes. It doesn't take thousands of dollars to make your woman happy. It doesn't take hundreds
I
of
agree.
But
dollars.
it's
to make
nice
her
for them to
I agree
have
with
those thousands of dollars.
It does.
provides
It
a
is
sense of
nice.
security.
Thousands on
But it's
hundreds,
like,
yeah.
but a lot of the men be like, oh, all these bitches want is,
But
for us to be at this link.
So I
and
feel like
da-da-da-da.
men who say all women want is like men have this weird complex where it's like they'll complain about a woman only wanting money from them, but then if you look at their social media or if you engage in conversation with them, if you're around them, they're always trying to fucking flex.
Yeah.
So what do you think you're going to attract?
Yeah,
like
bro, I
you're
think
making
that's the money of the day,
you're
bro.
making it seem like all you have to offer is your money.
Money.
So I don't give a fuck about your
what they gravitate
personality.
to in the
Cash
first
me
place.
out.
Yeah.
Like
First of all, on the opposite
That
of
part.
that, how
I
all the
agree.
niggas be, are you show us your ass or why you don't think we want to fuck? If you showing your money, why you think we don't?
Well,
Why you
want the
think we don't
money.
think you want to spend?
That part.
because it's
I think you trying to
facade.
I agree with that. A lot of niggas
And then they
do
turn
lead with
around
money.
and they want to be like, oh, all women want is this, all women want
Yeah.
is that, and all women want is that. I'm
And you
like,
might be
no,
right. How
just
about that?
find one woman and find what the fuck the specific thing that one woman wants.
And like,
Yeah.
That's
No.
it.
Now,
If that specific woman wants thousands of dollars, unfortunately, nigga, that's what you signed up for.
yeah, no. I always try to.
flat out.
You know, like that's what you signed up for. That's what she wants. That's what you were putting out. That's what you were advertising. That's like me going to McDonald's and being like they were advertising fucking double cheeseburgers with a special
No,
fucking Korean
fuck that.
barbecue
That's the
sauce.
frosty machine. That's what it is. It's the guy. It's like going to McDonald's asking for a fucking frosty. You showing me
Right.
the fucking frosty. Now your frosty machine down. Now you mad at me because I asked about a fucking frosty.
False
You
advertising.
advertise. I ain't got shit to do with me, my
It's
nigga.
false advertisement.
Like, yeah,
for
no.
sure. But
Come on now.
Get out of here.
No, I always try to encourage niggas to be confident enough in themselves to, sell yourself in like who you actually are instead of try to like sell your pockets to a woman because you think that's what she actually would be in a relationship
You don't
with
even
you
be
for.
giving a fuck for real.
Yeah, I feel like
Not for real at all.
Niggas like if they want more of a genuine love connection, then just be honest in who
You're not
you
gonna
are.
find it in 2023.
Look,
so.
the,
Yeah,
look, the
I
money.
feel-
The money is a nice
Yeah,
asset, though.
Yeah,
It's
Right.
I mean,
nice.
yeah, for sure. Always.
nice.
That's like the icing on the cake. But I feel like the base of the relationship should be y'all having a genuine love connection and y'all having like natural organic chemistry. You can't force it.
What is a genuine love connection?
When y'all personalities naturally match, it's like y'all can really stand. Babe, all right, don't. Like, you about to piss me off, babe. Like, I just let you talk
I
for
can
10
feel off
minutes. I
that.
didn't interrupt at all. Like,
I'm not
just let me get my
interrupting.
shit out, please. So like, so a genuine love connection is to me is when people naturally connect with each other. Like I said, it's like without money involved, y'all can like hang out wherever and y'all genuinely have like dope ass conversations. Y'all can naturally make each other laugh. Y'all sense of humor on the same level. Maybe y'all can watch the same shows and be interested in the same music, whatever. Like y'all have natural interests and y'all really enjoy each other's company I feel like with the money shit, that should be like a plus to the relationship. But like, can y'all stand being around each other? Like, what do y'all talk about other than, oh, I'm about to take you shopping, or I'm about to take you on this nice expensive dinner? Y'all should genuinely enjoy each other's company, just being around each other, whether it's cuddling, whether y'all just conversing, whatever the case is. All that other extra shit should come after the fact. I feel like a lot of times niggas lead with money and that's all they have to offer. But once they get back to the house after that expensive date or whatever, y'all don't have nothing to talk about. She just go to her room, she's probably just lay down and y'all don't have nothing in common. Like, it's just boring. But, you only get excited when he about to take you shopping or take you on an expensive meal type of date. So, like, for me, the only reason I want to indulge in a conversation, at least first, I just like to make sure that, like, I have no money spending. I mean, I have no problem spending money on a woman. So, like, as long as I know it's a mutual interest and we both vibing with each other and we both physically attracted to each other and all of that, like, we have a lot of mutual interests, I have no problem blowing the bag on you and spending money on you, because I know you genuinely fuck with me for me, just like I genuinely fuck with you for you. But I don't want to just lead with money, because like y'all said, if I'm leading with money, then that's what you gonna expect. It's not like you genuinely fucking with me. You fucking with me based off what I can buy you and all of that type of shit. Like, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a nigga doing that for his girl, but I feel like the base of it should be y'all genuinely fuck with each other. Y'all tolerate each other. Like, don't tolerate.
Tolerate.
Tolerate is
I feel like a lot of a lot of men and women tolerate each other. Like, a nigga could tolerate a woman just because she got ass and titties.
I don't. If you tolerating me, leave me.
Right? No, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not tolerating shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I feel like a lot of men tolerate a woman because of her physical appearance.
That's like their insecurities within themselves.
Yeah,
I think it always doubles back on like their own internal feelings, whether it's a man or a woman. Just like, I feel like what you get out of relationships is what you're giving to yourself. So like, I noticed personally, like when I was going through my struggle love phase, when I was younger and going through that struggle, it was because, bitch, I didn't know myself even to love myself. You know what I'm saying? And now that I'm like more firm in who I am and my boundaries and like what I am going to accept and what I'm not going to accept, the most that I'll have I get the men who treat me the way that I want to be treated. They just might be a little fucking crazy. And I'm like, oh, you know what? Actually, we can't do this. But like, you hit a lot of the markers, but like, you may need some therapy or something. So it's like,
you need help.
Yeah.
And I say that too. A lot of men are not emotionally intelligent, especially black men. They don't even know they have trauma or have some shit they need to heal. You know
and then when you bring that out of them, it's like they love you and hate you at the same time for it, because it's like, damn, they didn't know that they had those feelings, but then they hate to see themselves outside of the illusion or like illustration that they've created for themselves and that they've been able to use for so long to get through life.
Yeah.
So then they see like, oh shit, she can see through
all of that,
like
shit.
My facade. I didn't know I was feeling this way, so I'm intrigued, but in the same token, I hate it.
When a woman can like crack through that facade that they try to put on for people, they go a bit crazy.
Yeah.
Like they literally kind of
lose their shit
and get even, sometimes in some cases can get even a little violent, like maybe not
sadly,
physically, but like verbally they can get a little bit violent, emotionally they can get a little bit violent,
because they don't know what to do with all of the things that are being uprooted.
Their ego, once their ego is stripped down,
ego death.
And the woman 9 times out of 10 sees straight through that shit.
And also I feel like women should also want to at least have one conversation, one FaceTime conversation with the dude before they go on a date.
That don't matter.
No, because
that shit don't fucking matter.
Because like, for safety reasons, like if you never had a conversation with this nigga just throwing money at you or saying, oh, I'm gonna buy you this, I'm gonna buy you that, and you just agreed to go out on a date with him, you don't know who you dealing with. I feel like a lot of times women can not put themselves in dangerous situations if they at least have one conversation with a nigga.
If a man wants to do something dangerous, he's gonna do it dangerous. It doesn't matter if you've been talking to him for a day, a month, 2 months, a year. He's gonna do it when he wants to do it. Like,
But women ask the right questions in the first conversation.
No,
on the
you
phone.
can't
FaceTime,
avoid it.
No, they
get
don't.
you.
Yeah.
No, they do not.
A lot of the
No, that's the
time,
woman's fault. Then they gotta ask the right questions.
excuse
to
me,
be able
don't
to-
It's
ever
not the
say
woman's
that.
fault.
Don't say
No,
that
I'm
shit
not-
ever.
woman's
Let
fault.
me
That is
clarify.
not-
Let me
no.
clarify my statement.
Edit.
Edit.
No.
Edit, zoom in.
First of all, it is never a woman's fault.
No, I'm about
if
to
she's-
I'm about to clarify my statement.
Thank you.
What I'm saying is, like, I feel like women, like, if they do have a conversation on the phone with a guy before they go out on a date with them, they should ask like the right questions, like maybe about their past, their upbringing, or women they might have dated in the past.
Literally.
But like,
Okay,
you can
but
get-
let me tell you something.
Like,
though.
I say myself going out on
when
first dates with girls
yeah, but
because of red
you
flags.
aren't
That's you.
you're not a woman, okay? So you don't understand the way a man
Bless you.
can be extremely manipulative, and they can be extremely like the versions of men that come out there that will fool a woman. And they will go to high heavens and high earth to be able to fool the women into believing the facade that they're putting on.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's like
called the
there's
Dahmer
just
effect.
yeah, the Dahmer effect, exactly. So it's like you just don't you've never been in those situations. I've been with men who have seemed like they could be Jesus, like walking on the fucking face of the fucking on
Kanye.
water, and you know what I mean. Like they just seem so perfect at first, and
then it all
in a
slowly starts to-
split of a fucking
Yes.
of a split of a second.
It'll be one
they just
small
switch.
thing, and it'll be like a completely different. But you're
Person.
like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah, and I feel like you can't get that in one conversation on FaceTime.
So
you
Because
can't.
they've already
So for me
practiced
personally,
They
the
I was
practice
initial
able to
conversation.
like weed out certain women who I thought we would have a connection with, and I did
Key
take
word.
one.
What was the key word in that?
Weed out certain women.
For you.
What was the
But-
key
but-
word in that?
Thought.
Women.
Or women.
But
Women.
wait.
I'm like, I
but
heard
wait.
thought.
You were supposed to.
So, but wait.
You were able to weed out certain.
But wait. So look,
Women.
the girl Kendra G. I'm not sure if y'all hip to her. Kendra G. She do like live. She go on Instagram live and she try to match like black singles up with each other. And a lot of times men come on her show, and a lot of times from like her asking the right questions, she get to digging and she end up finding like red flags within men.
What is
But
their
that's somebody
IQ
who
most of the
knows how to
time?
do
Hold on,
that.
y'all.
All
Y'all
the
keep-
women
y'all
don't know
keep
how to
conversation.
do
I gotta
that.
piss really bad. Y'all keep the
I
conversation.
mean, it's
Okay.
kind of time.
But
But-
no, I got one more.
What is the IQ of those women though, or those people? People who I'm sorry for the people who go online and on Instagram to these certain personalities to search out dating advice, but let's be real.
What do you expect? What do you fucking expect?
Like, let's be fucking real. When it comes,
girls dirty talks, welcome
That
to
part.
another fucking shout out.
if we're honestly being real, who's going on to an online dating personality and being like, I'm looking for love?
Can you match me up with someone?
Those type of people are just not.
We should just throw a little ass. Somebody play some what you call it?
Ski.
If you see me and you're trying to say what's up.
Ski.
We're done. We're done. Come on, JR. Come close us out.
I gotta use the bathroom too, to be
That's about come close us out.
How did we get from that conversation to y'all singing?
They said we should twerk.
Yeah, honestly. And I think
before
did I
y'all
hit you
start
with the
twerking,
mic?
all right, before y'all start twerking, I asked T 2 times to give us like a freestyle or like a poem
Woo,
like, on
woo.
camera. So like,
Let's do it.
what? Watts, will she be able to
'Cause
look
I'm
on
trying to hear
camera? Like, you
some.
be able to zoom in? Should she look into the camera when she doing the freestyle?
Well, that's up to her.
We're
Whatever
doing
she
a
gonna
cappella,
do.
right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Whatever you gonna do, baby. Everybody shut the fuck up.
Let me think. Okay. Sitting back, contemplating how I'm about to make it. Got a baby at the crib, I can't leave his tummy aching. And his daddy ain't around for every dollar I be scraping. I ain't trying to lay up, I'm too focused on this paper. Sitting still, yeah, my thoughts is racing. I wear all these smiles, massive pain that I've been facing. Probably why I find peace in all these blunts that I be facing. Let's face it, problematic child in need of some embracing. Folks be screaming how it's love, but they just be faking. Wasn't around when I was down, but see, I'm elevating. Now they trying to double back, excuse my language, but what type of shit is that? These bitches whack, these niggas pussy, call them pussycat. I'm in my lane and I'm passing fast. My foot ain't even hit the gas. I look ahead, God got my back. Outstanding since conception, I'm just stating facts. Eat these beats like some fucking snacks. T2 time.
Yes.
T3 if you nut.
T3 time
Right
right there.
We brought it out of her, y'all. Said it
T3 if you nasty.
And once again, we just want to thank you for coming on the show. This shit was fire.
It was fun.
I didn't
That
even get
was
through
really
like
fun.
any of my topics because it was just natural conversation.
Yeah,
and that
for
shit was
sure.
fire. That shit was
That's
just
always
dope.
the best.
Please tell them where they can find you on social media and any upcoming projects. Man, I really hope you could put out. Well, just send me the email.
I would send you the email of the songs. When y'all listen to them, y'all be like, why is this not out yet?
man.
It's fucking insane. It's fucking insane. I'm only on Instagram. I only have a Facebook for my family, so you really can only find me on Instagram. I
feel
am
that shit.
Tasia.
Right.
EYE
Big on that.
AMTAJHA. So like EYE, like your third eye, AMTAJHA. And then that's really it for my social media. As far as upcoming projects, I'm putting out a project this winter called Compilation of Heartbreak. So that'll be like my first.
Wait, you don't have a TikTok?
Oh, I do have a TikTok, but I don't. No, like I don't use the only.
You need to use your TikTok.
The only social media that I actually get on is Instagram.
You need to get on your
I
TikTok.
feel that. Hey,
You have to
it's
get,
real
because
kinda
the way
out there.
they're like shadow banning people on Instagram is wild.
I just had to get our shit.
You
from,
need
like,
to
being
be
shadow
on
banned.
I
TikTok.
seen
All
that.
right, so
They
after
did
this,
prove
so I
my
posted
shit.
maybe
I'm
only like 4
damn.
videos on TikTok.
You got to keep doing it. Just keep pushing yourself.
But now that y'all said something, I'll fuck around and get
Please,
on TikTok.
because your vibe is TikTok.
They do.
That's what TikTok is.
But yeah, we did everything.
But yeah, and I hope when you do blow up, we can still get VIP tickets to
For
the show.
sure.
And
I'm
please,
trying to be here.
For real.
and please let us know any upcoming shows you might have. We'll definitely come out and support and be your groupies for the night.
But say less.
Not groupie.
I mean, like I knew it.
I'm throwing dental dams on the stage all night.
Not dental dams. We gotta get a different flavor than mint. The mint one
Yeah,
is
we gotta
it
get
wasn't
like
here.
tropical.
Grape, strawberry.
Let me find out you're
Tropical
sponsored by Dental Dams.
I need to be.
I'm gonna try to get the I'm gonna try to get the Korean barbecue sauce for the.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? But this has been another episode of the Dirty Talks podcast. Thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, peace out.
Bye.